Alright, so Rob with TRU Boxing Headz here with Jessie Magdaleno, brother Diego, guys, brothers out of Vegas. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. We see you got the change over here, coming to Indio, California, working Joel. How's that transition going?
It's going good. I found new trainers. My last trainers didn't really work out for me, you know, and Diego found Joel Diaz and Antonio Diaz, and from there, Diego worked with them before I did. So I came over here for 1 weekend. I worked with them, and I fell in love with the way they work. And from there, we've just been going great. And we worked my last fight together for 6 weeks, and all I can say was just great work.
Okay, so what's kind of the scene out there? Because I know Vegas is big as far as like bringing big fights, but as far as developing fighters, we don't really hear too much. Is it kind of a lack of they're still trying to come up and get like sparring and coaches that have like a lot of experience?
Yeah, over there, guys, they're too into the party scene. I mean, Vegas is just non-stop, 24/7. It's very hard to find sparring and good work out there because, you know, most of these kids, they're just not dedicated like how me and my brother are. And, you know, that's why me and him had to make a change and we had to come out here. But, you know what, there's a few fighters out there that are good. It's just, they just gotta develop and, you know, work hard for what they want.
And I know you were the prospect of the year. A lot of people are really high on you. How fast do you want to move, and what weights are you looking to target as far as like in the future as you get older?
I don't know. As far as the weights, I'm not sure. We could probably be going up to 126 later in the future. We could probably drop down to 118. But right now, I'm comfortable at 122. I feel strong. I feel fast. And I think I'm gonna dominate 122 for this year. And yeah, a lot of people were high on Prospect of the Year for me, and I'm glad I got all the votes in and everything. That was awesome. For being 21 and getting Prospect of the Year, you know, that's a big step up for me.
Yeah, just speaking with your brother, you know, y'all kind of came up in the gym, and you were kind of a clown when you started, and kind of goofing off. So what was that like growing up? Where did it all start for people who, you know, people always wonder, how did these guys get started in boxing?
Well, when I first started, you know, Diego said I was a clown and everything. You know, I joked around a lot. My heart wasn't in boxing. I played soccer, you know, most of the time of my career, and you know, soccer was my #1 sport. I played that, you know, for 7 years, and then at one point, you know what, I fought a few tournaments, won them, and then from there, you know, I did a whole switch up. You know, I started boxing and started dedicating myself to this sport, and here I am.
Okay, and I know y'all are building up a pretty good following down in Vegas. People, you know, you always get the house packed, you know, and I know you're fighting the day before the Bradley Marquez fight. What do you know about your opponent? What do we expect to see on that Friday before the Bradley fight?
I don't know. We can expect a lot. I mean, we go in there and we go in there to work and do what we're supposed to do. I leave it all in my coach's hands. They know what they're gonna do and how we're gonna prepare for this fight.
Okay, and we've seen guys, you know, when we see guys with like super fast hands, footwork, power, and we see when they put you in with a guy and the guy's reluctant and he just shows up. You know, we've seen it with Donaire. We know when he's coming up. We see it with guys with that supernatural ability. How do you get around that into breaking a guy to fight when they shell up like that, especially when they're already intimidated because they already know what you bring to the ring?
Yeah, I mean, with those guys, I mean, you can't really do nothing. You can't make them fight. If they don't want to fight, you can't make them fight. So, you know, the best way to do is, you know, get them out early. And I know a couple of my fighters in my career, they shell up right away, and they are intimidated. But that's when you just got to put the pressure and take them out.
All right. And last question, or actually last set of info, if you could shout out, you know, I don't know if you have Instagram, Twitter, somewhere where people can follow you, you know, saying that you're young, coming up, and I think that you're going to be a name to look out in the future. So you have any of that social media you can shout out real quick?
You can find me on Instagram at JessieJMag91 and on Twitter at JessieJMag. Very simple.
All right, cool. Well, looking forward to it, man. You and your brother, class acts, you know, Vegas. You know, I think they're in need of fighters, you know, because it's a scene. But to have homegrown fighters, you know, I think it's a great thing for boxing and for y'all. You know, so y'all are coming in at a perfect time. So we wish you luck. You know, we're looking forward to it. October 11th. October 11th. We'll be out there. TRU Boxing Headz signing out. I appreciate it.
Thank you.